Hello, my name is Oksana. This is Amilingo.com. Today we are talking about gender roles. If you are interested in this topic, please join our discussion. Now we are waiting for the students to come. Hello, Matthew. How are you? Hello.
Hello,
How are you? How was your day?
I'm fine. My day was very good.
Good. What have you been doing today? Have you been busy?
Yes, of course. As usually.
As usual. As usual.
Yeah.
I understand. Do you work or study?
I'm working. Yes, I work.
I work. Okay, I understand. Mary, hello. How are you? How was your day? Mary? Hello, Mary. How are you? Hello, Michael.
Hello, Oksana.
How was your day?
Hello.
What have you been doing today? Hello, Mary. Did you have a good time today? Were
Is
you
it question
busy?
for me?
Yes.
Yeah, I have some meetings today. So no, it's on the middle level, I think.
Middle. I understand. Mary, what about you? Did you have guests today? Did you go somewhere? No? What have you been doing today? Have you been cleaning your room?
Oh, today I stay at bed.
Yes, Mary, we don't hear you.
Yes, today I stay in the bed.
Stayed in bed. Do you feel better today or your state got worse?
I stay. What? Not very well. I feel not very well today. Like,
You're also unwell today. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, I wish you to recover soon and try to be better. So let's try to have today's class. Today we are going to talk about gender roles. So what do you think the topic is about? Matthew?
Really, I think it's very strange and difficult question maybe.
Question.
Question, yes.
So, is it possible to define the roles of a man and a woman in the society, or not?
Yes, of course. No, but I think it is not for gender roles. Is not for our time. Yes. Maybe it was actually актуально. Это как будет?
Important.
Yes, it was important for 18-19, yes, century, but not for our days.
Not for today.
Because yes, of course, because I don't know, men can work as barber, yes, and woman can work like, I don't know, like tractor driver and or astronaut, yes,
or a pilot,
or yes, pilot.
Sometimes. Mary, do you think that it is a good idea that gender roles are equal nowadays?
I think I understand this, like, woman must be woman, but man must be man, and it doesn't matter what profession they choose, but I think it's we have a really big difference between men and women, and men and women, and maybe men must be strong smart, and women must be soft and maybe kind. And I think it's normal, and I think it's important in our life. When if some person not understand
Doesn't understand.
doesn't understand his gender role in life,
Mhm.
He or she can't адаптироваться, adopt in life, and can make some problem, psychological problems.
Yes. Matthew, do you agree with Mary?
Yes, of course, I agree with you. Is with her.
With her. Okay, so do you think that in such a situation where wife is earning a better salary or much money, and the husband is taking care of children, the family is not going to last for a long time? Do you agree or disagree? What do you think about such a situation? Do you think that a man should earn more than a woman, or it is not important?
I think no, I disagree, because it depends on family. Yes, I think if man loves woman, yes, and woman loves man, this question
Do not appear.
Yes, не стоит так остро, да? Я хотел сказать. Is not important, maybe. Is not important. Are not important because they can.
So these questions are not important, or this question is not important?
This question.
Yes, this question is not important.
It's not important, yes, because they can mix it, yes, not перераспределять.
Yes, divide.
Yes, divide. They can divide.
Or share.
Yes, his money, yes. His them money, them salary.
Their.
Yes, sorry, their salary for need, yes.
For their needs.
For their needs, yes. For нужд. And if when woman or man was married, yes, with goal to get high level of life, yes, of life, or to marry for not for
was married to
was married to do life, own life, yes, better for money, I mean, for things, yes, like flat or like apartment or and cars, yes. Of course, it's this is a whole problem for family of same type.
Yes, I understand. Yes. Okay, I agree with you. And here we've got the handout, so please open it. And there are questions to discuss. Question number 1: are women typically the primary caregivers in our country? Mary, you're welcome to answer it.
I think yes.
What are the most popular professions that women are engaged in our country?
Now I think it's shop assistant.
Shop assistant.
Yes.
Yes, okay. What jobs would you be surprised to see a woman doing, Matthew?
Maybe surprise was when
I would be surprised if I.
If I would be surprised, yes.
I would be surprised if I saw a woman.
If I saw. No. It was surprise for me when I see woman as tractor driver.
Tractor driver.
Yes.
You will be surprised if you see a woman tractor driver.
Yes, right? Yes.
Mary, what about you?
I was surprised.
I would be surprised.
No, I was surprised.
You were surprised, good.
When I saw one woman was cab driver. It's
car driver.
Taxi driver.
Taxi driver.
But now it's primary man work.
Primary men's work.
Man works. But now I don't know. Maybe some. I don't know. I see. I saw many women.
Women.
Many women who have men's profession. And I have man profession, so I'm no surprise.
You're not surprised about it. Yes, Matthew, what do you want to add?
Yes, I wanted to talk about taxi drivers, men or women taxi drivers. Yes, it's really very interesting topic because I was удивлен,
surprised.
Yes, I was surprised when I knew then this woman is really happy. They like his work, but his work is not easy.
Yes,
and unfortunately, in our country, in Russia, I mean, is very dangerous.
It is very dangerous.
Yes, very dangerous.
Sometimes. Okay. So, Mary, what are traditional gender roles? What should a woman do? What should a man do?
I think now it's not so important, and no, we not have so maybe minor. Yes. Minor. It's traditional man works, but now I have man work, man job. But now I have some problem when I found for a job. I have difficult situation. Maybe I don't know, few weeks ago, and boy behind me get the job because he man.
He was a man.
Because he was a man, but
you didn't.
Yes, because a woman who work personal assistant.
Who made the selection?
Yes, say that the company doesn't necessarily women.
Doesn't need any women.
Need women.
I understand. So, were you unhappy about such a decision?
About my profession?
Yes.
I like my profession. I don't like people who who can't get me job.
Can give you.
Who
A job.
who
Can't.
not who
Can't give you a job.
who can not who don't give me a job.
Who don't give me a job. Yes, okay, good. Thank you. So are most households dual income? Matthew?
Sorry?
Question number 4. Are most households dual income? So the households where both a man and a woman earn.
A household dual income. Какой наиболее, как это, домовладелец, да?
No?
Или как это?
Когда в господарстве в доме зарабатывает и муж, и жена.
Sorry. Когда?
Are most households dual income? When both a man and a woman work. When both husband and wife work.
And
Bring their salary home. So they've got two incomes. One that wife brings home and the other that man brings home.
Yes, usually.
Usually.
Oh, sorry, I don't understand question.
Okay. Когда и муж, и жена зарабатывает деньги для семьи.
Хорошо. Good or not? Yes?
Yes. Все ли семьи такие? Are most households?
Yes. Now I understand.
Okay.
Really, I don't know.
Are you married?
I don't imagine about because it depends on family too. Because if man gets salary, yes, get salary very big. Of course, yes, he can hold a house, yes, and he can содержать, как сказать, содержать, имею в виду, на иждивение.
Support.
Yes, he can support a man or woman, sorry, and their children, yes?
Yes, you're right.
But if salary of man, if man's salary is not big, and the same as other people, yes, like maybe middle salary, yes, in error. Of course, it's not good. Because woman
okay,
вынуждена, так сказать, woman
has to economize.
Yes, woman has to economize literally every day.
Yes, and try not to waste money.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, right. Okay. Mary, do you agree with Matthew?
I think it's fair, but often only one person work. Maybe because now we have a difficult situation in the country and many people can't find work.
Yes, you're right.
Sometimes it's true.
It's very difficult, and only one member of the family works and tries to support the family. You're right. Good, and now I'd like you to read the text about gender roles. Whose job is it to take out?
Oksana, sorry.
Yes.
I want to say we talked about gender roles in the work, yes.
In the world.
Yes.
In general.
Okay. Hi.
I mean, especially in the work. And in Russia, we have a special, maybe like I don't know, federal regulation, yes, федеральное постановление, yes, federal regulation about запрет это forbidden, да?
Yes, prohibition.
About prohibition of women's work in special types of business, yes.
Yes.
Maybe like they can't work as, for example, машинист поезда, как train drivers, yes, and in the mountain industry, yes.
Yes.
Можем ли мы так сказать? I don't know. Градодобывающей промышленности.
Mining.
Mining industry. Yes. Yes, and so on.
And so on.
And same.
So there are certain restrictions for the women where they can work and where they can't, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oksana, hello. How are you? Welcome to today's class.
Fine, thanks.
Today we are talking about gender roles, about the roles that a man and a woman should do in the society.
I think that in today's world we have no actual difference between men and women, because a woman can do the work such as men do, and men also can do the work that women do. So I think that we live in the 21st century, and actually there is no difference because after the World War II, and women got their rights, and firstly it was approved in New Zealand, and I think that now we are equal.
Equal with men. Okay, good. Good. Oksana, here is the handout for you. Please click on the link and try to open it. Do you use a tablet or a laptop?
Notebook.
A laptop. Okay. In the chat box, do you see the link? Do you see the handout? Click on it and open it.
No, I can't see.
Do you see the chat?
Yes.
Chat. And in the chat there is a link. Can you click on it? Can you click on it?
No, because I don't see.
There is a document. Can you see the document? In the chat box?
On my email?
In the chat box. Can you see the document?
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Please click on it and open it.
Yes, I have already done it.
Can you open it?
Yes, I have opened already.
Good. So, gender roles. Whose job is it to take out the trash? Let's read the text. Matthew, you're welcome to start.
Gender roles.
Matthew, you're welcome to start.
Yes. Whose job is it to take out the trash?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of my terms? Of the terms pink jobs and blue jobs. It wasn't long ago when men and women held traditional roles at home and in the workplace. Women were the primary caregivers and homemakers, and men were the sole bread winners. Works and women's rights changed how average households are run. Then traditions go out the window. Gender roles are the first thing to go.
Thank you, Mary. Go on, please.
In many parts of the world, households are no dual income. Two adults share the bills and the chores. Women go back to work after having children. They are educated and hold a careers similar to their spouse. Children are raised by a village of helpers. What?
Are raised by a village of helpers.
Are raised by a village of helpers. This includes children workers, extended family, and community service. The nuclear family isn't the norm anymore. Single parents families and more common. Some families are run by two men or two women. Many people opt to stay single.
Thank you. Oksana, go on, please.
Was life easier when gender roles were specific? That depends who you ask. A woman may say no. She had to do all of the work at home and never got a break from the children. A man may say no too. He was out of the home for most of the day. All of the pressure to support the family was on him. What would the children say if you asked them? As humans, we're always looking for a happy medium. We want what we don't have, and we have what others want. This is one personality trait that men and women share. Who takes out the trash in your family?
Yes, thank you. So, Oksana, are you married?
No.
Do you live together with your parents?
No, I live in the dorm, and I'm studying currently.
Okay, so what is going to be a future profession?
I'm going to be a teacher.
Teacher, yes, you're right. Good.
And I'm currently studying English.
Mm-hmm.
I am a second-year student.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Ukraine.
Yes.
And city Chernivtsi.
Chernivtsi, that's
Yeah.
great. So you're a future English language teacher, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So when you were at home, whose task was it to take out the trash in the family?
Yeah, my father's task.
Your father's task?
Yes.
Okay.
And may I ask you a question?
Yes, sure.
Is this lesson free?
Yes.
Okay.
You can participate. Okay, so gender roles. We have read the text and let's try to discuss the active vocabulary. So traditional. What is traditional? Can you give the synonym or the definition of this word? Mary? Traditional.
The way it was for a long time.
Yes, the way it was for a long time. Primary. Matthew, what do you think about this word? What is primary? Who can help?
Maybe the first. Who is the main?
The main one, yes. The main one, you're right.
The main one.
The main one is primary. Do you know the translation of this word?
Primary, предварительный, yes?
Primary, and one more translation. Primary. Первый.
Первый, а не предварительный, есть?
Главный.
Главный.
Good. Homemaker. Homemaker, Mary. Number 3.
Homemaker.
Homemaker.
A person who looks after
the household during such as cleaning and
duties such as cleaning and shopping.
Homemaker. Did you know this word before? Homemaker? Mary?
Домработник. Ну, домработница.
Homemaker.
Ну, домашняя работа.
Okay. Breadwinner. Breadwinner.
Someone who earns money.
F. Yes, the person who earns money for the family. Breadwinner. You're right. Dual income. Number 5. Matthew, you're welcome. Number 5.
Number 5. Dual income. Dual income. Yes. Yes. It's duties. Yes.
A family
A
in
family.
which 2 adults contribute financially, right?
Yes. A family in which 2 adults contribute financially. Yes, of course. Yes.
You're right. Chores. Mary, you're welcome. Number 6.
Duties that need to do done to keep a household clean and functional.
Nuclear. Oksana, number 7. A mother, father, and their children living together. What is the definition of this word? Right? Do you agree? No, Oksana is
I
not.
don't understand.
Yes.
Why?
It depends, right? It depends on. Mary, you're welcome. It depends on.
Depends.
Это зависит от того, что.
It is dependent by something.
Okay. Yes, it is determined by something. You're right. Діточка, я не можу говорити, в мене урок. It depends on, right? Pressure, number 9. Matthew, you're welcome.
Number 9. It depends on.
This is number 8. It depends on. Number
it's 9.
Is pressure. Yes, number 9.
Pressure is. Is stress?
Stress, no? Yes. Yes, happy. Yes, you're right. Happy medium. Mary, you're welcome. What is it? Happy medium?
Happy medium is a balance option that satisfies everyone.
Balanced option that satisfies everyone. Yes.
I'm not understand nuclear.
Nuclear, yes. So it's a kind of a position where everyone is connected as the family. Yes.
But nuclear is radioactive.
Yes, but this is another meaning of this word.
Yes.
Let's translate it, okay?
Nuclear family.
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
Let's find the translation for it. Let's see who is going to be the first to translate, okay? So, малая семья или нуклеарная семья, nuclear family, we've got such a term. Have you found it? Nuclear family. Who has found another translation of this word?
In Russian. Family.
Nuclear family. Just a minute. A family group that consists only of mother, father, and children. Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's all. This is about the
couple and their dependent children.
You mean, Oksana, you mean nuclear family is family with
mother, father, and children.
With father, and 1 children, yes?
And children, yes.
Полная семья. Можно так перевести?
Yes. I didn't hear you, Mary. What did you say?
Полная семья. Можем так перевести?
Yes. Полная семья. Можно так перевести. Я думаю, да. Okay. Okay. The next word that you do not understand here in the text is, what else don't you understand, Mary?
I didn't know some words, but I understand now.
Okay, good. Now, question for discussion, comprehension question. What are pink and blue jobs according to the text and in general, Mary? Pink and blue jobs.
It's some term for women and men jobs.
Yes, you're right. Matthew, number 2. Question number 2.
Question number 2. What role do men have in households where women primarily look after the children?
Yes, you're right.
And I must answer yes.
Yes? Try to think about the answer. So, can you guess what are your ideas? So actually, in households where women primarily look after the children, the men are usually...
Какую роль в хозяйстве играет мужчина, да, если женщина присматривает за детьми?
Yes, you're right.
Why not that man to earn money? Yes. And he is very busy.
Yes, and
I don't know. Strange question.
Yes, and they are called breadwinners. There is a term for them to be breadwinners. Do you understand this term?
Breadwinners.
Breadwinners.
Breadwinners. Победитель, да?
No, bread as хлеб. Win как выигрывать. Breadwinners. Those who make bread. Yes, those who supply the family. Breadwinners.
Maybe you must translate word.
Yes, what word don't you understand, Mary?
Yeah, I understand.
Мужчины, которые забеспечивают семью.
Кормилица.
Кормильца, yes. Семью. Понимаете?
Yes, I understand. Now I understand.
Okay, good. Thank you. Well done. Good review. What does the reading say about the traditional nuclear family, Mary?
In the reading, we can find that now
we can find
that it's not topical. Maybe
it's not typical. Yes, it's not a norm. Yes,
it's not a norm now.
It's not a norm nowadays. Matthew, question number 4.
Question number 4. According to the author,
yes,
was life easier when gender roles were more specific? I don't understand in this question what means were more specific. Yes.
Yes, let's translate it.
Согласно автору, автору, вернее, конечно, в данном случае, жизнь
была намного легче.
Намного легче, да. Чья жизнь намного легче,
когда
гендерные роли более специфичны, да?
Специфичными.
Ну, специфичными. What means specific?
It means that a man was having his job and a woman was having her one
job. Or her one, yes. Of course, it's cool. They earn money and they have household, yes. Домашнее хозяйство. Household, house and why not?
Yes, but according to the author, men and women still had difficulties. Difficult lives when the gender roles were more specific. Yes, according to the text.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, well done. Why does the author mention trash in the last sentence, Mary?
Who asked you?
Mary? Mary?
Yes.
Okay. So the author mentions taking out the trash as a rhetorical question. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree. It's a rhetorical question. Maybe it's after I want to say about who does some dirty work, maybe at home, maybe in the workplace.
Yes, exactly. You're right. And well, in some aspects, this is still a very urgent topic nowadays, because nowadays we are still having difficulties, and I think in future there will still be some difficulties between sharing these duties about the house and sharing the gender roles, and there will never be an end for this story, I guess, while men and women exist. Do you agree, Mary?
I agree, but I don't think it's difficult. But maybe I don't want to do very hard work.
Mm-hmm.
So
it is quite possible to share the responsibilities and the duties about
yes,
jobs. It is actually not a big problem. People must only think about it and share the chores. Do you agree?
yes, I agree.
Okay, let's try to make another exercise. To do another exercise, fill in the blanks with the words from the list. Some words may not be used. So the first word is breadwinner, nuclear, pressure, chores, spouse, homemaker. Okay, do you understand all the words in this list?
Suppose what is it? Oh, okay, I understand.
Good. Sentence number 1. One role of a is to keep a home clean.
One role of a homemaker.
Homemaker.
Homemaker
Sentence
is
number 2. Matthew, you're welcome.
Parents have the added. Maybe spouse, yes.
Pressure.
Pressure, давление.
Of finding suitable childcare.
Parents have, yes. Parents have the added pressure of finding suitable childcare.
Okay.
Childcare, забота, да?
Yes, забота о детях.
О детях.
Yes, childcare. When I lost my job, my wife became the Mary
breadwinner.
Breadwinner. Good of you. Even small children can help out with household. Matthew.
Household spouse, yes.
Spouse это половинка.
Spouse половинка.
Mm-hmm.
Even small children can help out with household. Homemaker, yes.
No, homemaker is the person who takes care about the house.
But I don't know. But maybe like
обязанности по дому. Обязанности по дому. Duties or
chores.
Chores. Yes.
Chores, yes. Okay. Even small. Chores в данном случае, я понял. Even small children can help can help out with household chores.
Good.
Chores.
A family refers to a mother, father, and their kids. So what kind of family is it? Nuclear, right, Mary? Mm-hmm. Good, well done. Choose the word that best describes the highlighted word in the sentence. Mary, you're welcome.
Dual. I don't know.
Dual income.
Dual income.
Dual income families sometimes pay hired help for.
Dual income families sometimes pay hired help for household chores.
Chores.
B. Two income.
Two income families. Good. Matthew, number 2.
The primary role is to make sure the kids get home safely from school. The primary homemaker, yes?
No, the primary главная роль.
The primary main.
Main, yes, main
the
role.
Primary main
role,
yes.
The kids get home safely from school.
Main, yes.
Number 3. I don't want to quit, but I don't want to work full time. I need a happy medium. What is happy medium?
Maybe in this case is happiness.
Happiness?
Balance.
Balance. So
balance,
better?
Balance.
Balance. Exactly, you're right. Number 4. Bill Davidson is my spouse. Nuclear, dual, colleague, or husband?
Dual, yes?
No.
I don't know.
Dual это двойной.
Двойной, yes.
And spouse это половинка. Половинка кто может быть? Жена или муж?
Bill Davidson is my spouse. Is my husband, yes?
Husband, yes, you're right.
Yes.
None of my friends come from nuclear families. Breadwinning, pressured, high income, or traditional? Traditional families. So nuclear families are traditional families, right?
Yes.
Okay, and the parents treat their baby boys and girls differently. Mary?
do parents to their baby boys and girls?
Yes. For example, when there is a family and they've got a new baby, for example, a boy or a girl, are there any differences in bringing them up, or they are treated the same in the same way, or parents treat their children differently?
I think parents treat children differently.
And why do you think so?
Because for a boy need maybe the boys need other stuff, other model of behavior, and he has maybe different gender role. He must to get
without to. He must get
it. Maybe boy more looks like his father. I thought about behavior.
Yes.
So I think the boys and girls it's different.
Are different. And they must be treated differently in the families. Do you agree?
Воспитывать?
Yes, относиться. Родители должны к ним относиться по-разному. К девочкам и к мальчикам.
Maybe if it's treated, so maybe it's not different.
Yes, actually you're right. So in the upbringing, in the process of upbringing, babies and baby girls and baby boys should be different, a little bit different. Yes.
Yes, but if it's treated, it's not different. It's boy or girl.
Okay. Thank you. Matthew, do you agree with Mary?
Yes, of course.
Matthew, question number 2. How do children develop stereotypes about gender?
Как в данном случае можно перевести, как у детей развивается, да?
Стереотипы.
Развивают стереотипы, о гендерных ролях, да?
Yes.
О поле. I don't know how they children. I am not a psychologist. Yes.
Psychologist. For example, when the father watches
maybe
after
father.
the work and reads the newspaper and watches football or something like that, and the mother stays in the kitchen and cooks the dinner, their children can have a look on what their parents are doing, and in this way develop some kind of stereotypes about their behavior, and in future they are going to copy this or that kind of behavior. Do you agree?
I agree with you. Yes, of course, and I can talk about another example. Yes, when girl looks at her mother, yes, and her mother, for example, is businesswoman, or I don't know, maybe like have special profession, yes, like летчик, так сказать, летчица.
What do you want to say?
Летчица.
A pilot.
Yes, a pilot. Of course, she will have another example. Yes.
Another example. Yes. Okay.
Another example.
Good. I agree with you. And why does the woman feel guilty about going back to work after having a baby? Why does a man feel guilty? Mary?
For taking time off work to be with his family.
Yes.
Maybe because a woman want to be behind her baby.
Near her children.
Near her children, and sometimes she wants to spend more time for children than at work.
And why does a man feel guilty for taking time off work to be with his family?
Maybe for men it's more important to be bread maker, winner
of the family, and try to earn some more money. Matthew, do you agree with Mary?
Yes, I agree with her.
Okay, good. And now I'd like you to sum up today's class and draw a kind of a conclusion from today's class. So, Mary, what have you learned from today's lesson? So, what new vocabulary and what ideas have you learned today?
New vocabulary is primary.
Primary.
Cherries. Yes. Breadwinner. Do and come. Chores.
Okay.
Household.
Homemaker.
No. And my conclusion is.
My conclusion is.
It's. I think gender role is important in our life, but I think maybe I see рассматривать. How to say? I see it maybe more for psychology.
Psychological point of view.
Psychological point for me.
Of view. Yes. Point of view.
Point of view.
Of view. С психологической точки зрения, right?
Yes.
From psychological point of view.
From psychological point of view.
Okay, good. Thank you. Matthew, what about you? What conclusion have you made from today's class? What vocabulary have you learned?
I have got new terms, yes. I mean, like breadwinner, nuclear pressure, chores, spouse, and homemaker. Of course, they have another meaning, yes.
Yes.
Another meaning, and it was very good for me.
Okay. And what about gender roles? What do you think? Is it a problem nowadays, or it's just not very important for people nowadays?
No. As for me, I think it's not a problem for our time, for our days.
Not a problem for our time.
No.
Why do you think so?
Because we have same rights, yes.
Same equal rights. We've got equal rights. Both men and women have got equal rights in nowadays society, and it is really not a problem.
No.
Okay, good. So I hope that you've liked today's class. Are there any questions?
No.
If no questions, see you tomorrow. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.
Thank you for listening.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Thank you.